हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल। आज हम क्लास 8 हिस्ट्री सब्जेक्ट के चैप्टर 4 के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स देखेंगे। तो चलिए बिना देरी किए वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं। क्वेश्चन, रीराइट द स्टेटमेंट बाय चूजिंग द एप्रोप्रिएट ऑप्शन। फर्स्ट है वीडी सावरकर नेम द स्ट्रगल ऑफ 1857 एज। इसका आंसर है वॉर ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस। नेक्स्ट, डैश यूनाइटेड द रामोशीज टू रिबेल अगेंस्ट द ब्रिटिश। इसका आंसर है उमाजी नायक। Next, after the struggle of 1857, the post of Dash was created in the British government to look after the affairs of India. इसका आंसर है Secretary of State. Next, Dash was the governor who annexed the princely state. इसका आंसर है Lord Dalhousie. Second question, explain the following statement with reason. First है the Paikas made armed rebellion against the British. इसका आंसर है from the medieval times, there was a system of Paikas existing in Odisha. The standing army of various independent kings were known as Paika. Rent-free lands were granted to them for cultivation by the king. The Paikas earned their livelihood through it. In return, they were supposed to stand by the king's side in case of eruption of war. In 1803, the English conquered Odisha. They took the hereditary rent-free lands granted to the Paikas. This made the Paikas angry. Next question. There was discontent among the Hindu and Muslim sepoys. इसका आंसर है in 1856 the British provided long Enfield rifles to the Indian sepoys were required to bite the end of the cartridges. The news spread out that these cartridges were smeared in the fats of cow and pig. Due to this, the religious sentiments of Hindu and Muslim sepoys were hurt and made them unhappy. Next question. The Indian sepoys could not keep stand in front of the British army. इसका आंसर है the Indians wholeheartedly fought against the British, including soldiers, zamindar, king, commanders, and common people. The Indian sepoys started the freedom struggle before the fixed time. Initially, they succeeded, but military strength and administration of British rule was vast. The British crushed down the struggle by all means. Next question. After the struggle, Indian army was divided on the basis of caste. इसका आंसर है the proportion of British soldiers was increased in the army. English officers were placed at strategic location. Artillery was kept exclusively in the hands of the British. There was division of military on basis of caste. Proper care was taken to avoid Indians to unite and rebel again against the British. Next question. The British imposed heavy taxes on Indian industries. इसका आंसर है the British introduced new revenue system to increase their income. To sell the British goods in India and enjoy profit was the policy of the British. They imposed heavy taxes on the local industries. The handicraft and textile industries of India were ruined. Many Indian artisans become unemployed. Third question. Answer the following question in brief. First है what were the social causes behind the struggle of 1857? इसका आंसर है the Indians felt that the Britishers were interfering in the culture, tradition, and customs of India. Sati prohibition, widow remarriage act were correct from the social point of view, but the Indians thought that it is an interference in their lifestyle and hence they were dissatisfied. Next question. Why did the Indian fell in the struggle of 1857? इसका आंसर है the struggle of 1857 became unsuccessful due to the following reason. The struggle did not take place simultaneously all over India. There was no commonly accepted leader to fight against the British. Due to this, there was no uniformity in the struggle against the British. The princes also were suffering, but except a few others remained faithful to the British. Indian soldiers were brave but did not use tactics. All Indian rebels had limited arms supply. Due to this, the Indian sepoys could not succeed. Next question. Write down the consequences of struggle of 1857. The main consequences was change in the power. The power came in the hands of the British government from the East India Company rule. Several new administrative posts were created. The Governor General of India was a new post of Secretary of State was created. There was a change in the composition army with added number of British soldiers. The British agreed to the policy of non-interference in the religious aspect, but they introduced caste system in the Indian military. Thus they slowly adopted the policy of divide and rule. Last question. What were the changes in the British policy after the struggle of 1857? The British accepted the policy of non-interference in social and religious aspects of Indians. They adopted the policy of polluting the minds of Indians by following the divide and rule policy. स्टूडेंट यहाँ हमारा चैप्टर 4 कंप्लीट हो गया है. अगर आपको वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो वीडियो को लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.